Hello everyone! I am back with another tutorial. I apologize about my absence. I have kind of been back and forth traveling for work. This time I chose not to drive. I ended up flying, so I couldn't bring my whole camera and my lighting and my whole setup and all that good stuff. So I'm so excited to be back today. I have been on Instagram, kind of like searching through some looks and things that I was interested in, and I have fallen in love with the cranberry color. I'm so ready for fall. I cannot wait until I can cozy up in some sweaters and, you know, drink hot cocoa and hot tea and all that stuff. It's still really hot here in Texas, but I am gonna start doing some more fall looks. So I threw on this cranberry dress to kind of get in the mood, and this is the look that I came up with. In last video, I totally forgot that I was going to be reading off a new inspirational quote to start off my video, so apologize about that, but I do remember, so I am going to be adding that in right before we get started with the tutorial. Once again, the page that I love is called Leaders in Heels. Their Instagram is great. They actually make some stationaries that are really wonderful, and they have some great quotes. And so my favorite one that I'm going to be taking into this week to keep me positive and motivated and, you know, have positive progression in my business. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. I am a firm believer in that, because if I had listened to what everyone said and just kind of like when it, you know, followed the grain, followed, you know, everyone else, then I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I do believe that you are able to create your opportunities, and you must have a positive attitude to be able to do that. So that's what I'm taking into my week. I hope you can take it into yours and create a new opportunity for yourself. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial so that you can see how to get this cranberry fall look. All right. So first we're going to be starting with our primer. I have just picked up the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser, and I'm loving this. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but I'm having some issues with some redness and like breakouts around my nose and around here. This primer is really great at minimizing your pores and making it so that the makeup doesn't actually sit on top of these little breakouts that I'm having. So I'm just gonna work that into the skin with my beauty blender, dragging it a little down my neck and definitely putting it on my forehead. All right, and for foundation today, I have been loving the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I actually picked this up when I was out of town last week in Tennessee, and I heard such great reviews about it. And I have to agree with them. I love the consistency of this foundation. It is pretty full coverage. Okay, so now moving on to the brows, I'm going to be going into my brow palette, my trusty brow palette. I'm going to use a little bit of the brow primer and just run it through the tail end of my brow. And then I'm going to be going in with this, I don't even know what this is. It's an e.l.f. small angled brush, and I'm going to tap it into the Ebony, and I'm going to go and work into the outer corner of my brow. My brows are on, I'm going to go under and kind of clean up my brows with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 20. I also like to use this concealer as an eyeshadow primer, because it's very thick and creamy. So it feels really good on the eye. It kind of feels a little moisturizing. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my micro beauty blender. Okay, so now that our foundation is on, our eyes are prepped, our brows are done, I'm going to go in with some eye makeup. So today I was kind of feeling I really wish it were fall. I mean, clearly I'm wearing this cranberry color. So I'm going to be going in with some rich brown, some cranberries, maybe some gold. So Not quite sure what we're gonna call this yet, but we're just gonna start playing. In with the shade Peach Smoothie and just kind of outline my crease. Peach Smoothie is a really nice transition shade for me when I have medium skin, which kind of loses my tan a little bit, but that's all right. So now I think I want to play with a lid color. I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette. There is a really beautiful shade in, oh no, my black broke. Oh well, okay, so I'll have to be very careful. So I'm going to go into the shade Garnet. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's a deep like burgundy red and it does have a shimmer on it. So I am going to primarily put that on the lid. Now that we have our lid color on, we're going to go back in with this is a blending brush, tapered blending brush from Sephora. So I'm going to dip that into the shade Cocoa Bear. It's this really nice, rich, warm brown from Makeup Geek. We're just going to blend out all the lines so it's very soft. Do you guys hear my dogs out there? They want to come in so bad. I do think that this needs a little bit more of a smoky, so I'm going to take some of the black. I can't pick it up because it's kind of falling everywhere from the Lorac Pro palette. And I'm just going to tap it onto the outer corner. It's a little crazy right now, but I promise it'll work out. So I'm going to go back in with that brush. I'm not going to put any additional product on it. This is the brush that had Cocoa Bear on it. So I'm just going to go in and just kind of softly blend everything so it looks seamless. All right, so now that we have our shadow on, next we're going to be going into my favorite eyeliner at the moment. I actually picked it up from Walgreens. It's called the, I'm still opening it, sorry. It is the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Eye Pencil. And I'm just going to apply a thin line and then we're going to blend it out so that it's a little bit smoky. I don't really want anything too precise for this look. I kind of want it to be very sultry. Does anyone else say I'm gonna apply a thin line and then all of a sudden it comes out this like whole lot thicker than what you thought? That would be me right now. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M431 brush and we're just gonna kind of diffuse that line. Before I'm gonna go in with anything else, I'm just gonna kind of clean up underneath my eyes with my Beauty All-in-One Micellar Cleansing Water. I'm just gonna use a little cotton pad and get it saturated and then kind of go under. I'm gonna fold the pad in half. So I'm gonna fold this pad in half and I'm gonna focus on cleaning up that under eye. With the falsies that I love, we're gonna go in with the new Revlon Ultra Volume Mascara. It's kind of my second time trying this out. I honestly don't remember what my thoughts were on it. This is a pretty nice thick brush, so if you like that thick, clumpy lash look, this will probably really help you. The lash glue that I've started using is the Ardell Lash Grip. So I'm just gonna take these on my tweezers and I'm going to start applying. And voila, now that our lashes are on, let me get that glue off my hand. We are going to go in with, I'm gonna start doing my highlighting and contouring routine. So first, for my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Old Faithful, the Maybelline Age Rewind in shade Light. Can tell, look, I've used almost the whole thing. So I'm just gonna twist up whatever I have left and go in under the eye. I like to do an upside down triangle because I like that very contoured and pulled back face shape. Because my face is shaped like is very oval, so I like creating lines like that. So, and I found that this is the easiest way to brighten my dark circles from, you know, Team No Sleep. All right, so now that our concealer is done, now we are going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. It's upside down. I am obsessed with this kit. I can't believe that it has taken me this long to try it out. I do love that they are creamy, but be very careful when you are working with these because the consistency is very thick. So you wanna make sure to start with the thinnest layer possible. So I'm going to go in, this is just a flat brush and I like it for drawing the lines on my face. So we are gonna go in with this first shade right here. I like using the lighter brown, it's just a little bit more natural. The only drawback I would say is that these colors are a little bit warm, so you have to be careful because you don't wanna look orange when you're contouring. So I do go in with the lighter shade and they'll kind of blend the darker shade in the hollows. So I'm gonna go in with Cinnamon and I'm going to draw little lines around my face. A baby line right here. I want to connect those. I'm really conscious about not to bring it too far in because I've done that before and it gives it a little bit more fake look. And then I'm going to go in with the darker color and I'm going to put that right next to the hairline. And then I'm going to put it just right here under the other color. A very, very small amount. There's some hairs. A little bit of this product goes a long way. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. small stippling brush and I'm just going to blend this out. It does work really well if you spritz your brush with a little bit of setting spray. It just kind of gives you a little bit smoother of a finish. So now that our contour is done, I'm gonna go in, oh, I forgot. I do like to do a nose contour. I've forgotten to do it actually for like the past couple days. I was like, man, why does my nose look so big in pictures? Oh yeah, I forgot to contour it. So I do like to use the lighter shade, the cinnamon color, and go in with this little pencil brush and draw some lines right here. And I am going to come back and kind of play around with that contour a little bit because I'm not quite happy with it yet. So now we're gonna, even though we've already highlighted with our concealer, we are gonna go in with a little bit more of, the banana shade right here, just to kind of add a little bit more coverage. And I don't put this product right underneath my eye because it does crease really easily, so I only put that like maybe right on my cheekbones. I don't use very much of it, as you can tell. I'm gonna put it like on this portion of my cheekbones. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and just kind of make sure that's all seamless. Now that our concealer is on, I am gonna go in and bake because that is the only way I can keep my concealer from creasing. It's crazy. So I'm gonna go in with my Nude Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the Coty Airspun powder in Naturally Neutral, and I'm gonna go in under the eyes. So before we go in with bronzing powders, I do like to go in with a little bit of powder foundation, just very lightly. I have noticed that when I go straight from a cream contour to a powder, a bronzing powder for whatever reason, it just doesn't blend out as smoothly. It gets a little bit patchy. So I'm going to be going in with the Tru Blend True Matte Super Blendable Powder in shade W6, Sun Beige. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that and just dust it lightly over the face. Now for my bronzer, I'm going to be going in with my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. First, I'm going to use this very light brown shade. I believe it's called Fawn. Okay, so I'm going to start working on the under eye area. I'm going to go in with Cocoa Bear on the outer corner. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to be going in. This is my new favorite blush. I bought this when I was out of town as well. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush. And these are huge. Like, what a great value for like $4. This is a great. And I ripped the packaging, so I think this color is called Apricot-In-the-Middle. Super cute, but it's the only peachy shade that they have. I'm just gonna pop that onto the cheeks. Oh, look at that glow. So cute. I like that these are kind of sheer blushes, so it just gives you a nice wash of color. I usually put a little bit more blush towards like my temples, you know, very 80s style. Okay, next, for my highlight, I'm gonna be going in for my absolute favorite palette. I use the mirror every day. It's Jaclyn, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be using Prosecco Pop, because it has a little bit more of a goldy sheen to it. So I'm gonna pop that right on the high points of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, other cheekbone, top of my lip. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta get a little organized here. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my tried and true Makeup Forever Aqua Liner in 2C. All right, so now that my lips are on, I'm going to go in and set my face. I'm gonna be using the new PIXI Skin Treats Glow Mist. Actually, I had my makeup done by another makeup artist and she used this and I just loved the finish that it gave to my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz this on. Try not to move. keep your face as still as possible because we want to make sure that all those powders that we put on are going to be setting. And voila! So I'm going to go ahead and do my hair really quick and I will be right back. And we're back. I just added a couple little curls to give my hair some body today, nothing too crazy. So that completes today's tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this fall cranberry-esque type look. Not quite sure what I want to call this video just yet. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.